Hi guys. So today we are going to see the CSV upload project. Yeah. Over here we have our project requirement sheet over here. So the task. Let's just go into the task now. So the task is that we need to be able to create an project where we can be upload any CSV file into the system. Uh, as it's a CSV project, it's already known that the comma will be a delimiter. So we have to consider that also. So yeah, we do know what a CSV file after we have worked on the project. So let's skip to the next line. So display a list of all uploaded CSV files. That is the second requirement. When the user selects a file, we need to display all the data with column headers in the front end part of it. Okay, we'll do that at a later stage. I'll show you that. There should be a search box which searches on the front end itself and displays the matching rows of the table. Okay, got that point. Empty search box should display all the data. So, okay, that's good. We'll do that. Different CSV files with different column headers can be uploaded. Okay, and there is also a bunch of extra and super extra points which we'll be taking into consideration at a later stage. So without further ado, let's just get into our code and just see what you've done. So starting off, we are starting with our index page over here. So we have just initialized the Express over here and set up all the routes and all the basic sort of stuff. And our we have started the app to listen on port 3000. Yeah, we have given it for 3000. Okay, so let's next go into views. I have two views. One is for file and one is for home. The home is the home page view where we'll be uploading the files and be able to view all the uploaded CSV files and sort of things. So yeah, this is just a basic thing. We have imported some links for icon sort of thing, the font or something over here, and a style sheet, and rest pretty much it's an EJS template which you have done. So we have dynamically fetching the title, which is the EJS thing, and we have given a heading. We have two sections. One is an upload section where we have an upload button. This is a comment which that's not required. Let's not go. I mean that's not that important, and let's not get into that. And also we have an input field. This input field is where we'll click once we click the upload button, we'll be uploading an input file over here. So we have already defined the check over here that it should accept only .csv files as mentioned in the requirements. Yeah, it's given that put a validation on the front end server side and being able to upload only CSV files. So we have, okay, so after doing done with the upload section, let's get into display section. This is where all the files which we have uploaded are going to get displayed. It will be dynamically done over there as we are uploading each and every file. It will be dynamically updated over there in the T-body part of the table. We have given a table. So basically what I've done is I've given a file name, date and action. In action, we'll be able to have an icon where once we click that, we'll be able to view the uploaded file and all of its contents and data. So after that, we have a file.ejs thing. This is also pretty similar to that. We have a CSS style sheet and all such sort of things. And we have everything over here is going to be dynamically generated as the command states. So after this, let's just get to routes. Routes, it's nothing very fancy. There are only going to be one or two routes. Yeah, it's just going to be two routes. Pretty much simple. Next, I'll just show you the controller configuration. There's only going to be one controller, and that is also only to render the titles over here. So nothing pretty much fancy is done over here. The main thing is after the CSS, we have just a basic CSS for everything to make it aesthetically pleasing. So these are things over there. And JS is where we mainly have our focus on. So index.js is everything, all the functionalities which are required for our home page are over here. So as you see over here, we have got that upload button over here. I'll just quickly glance through what we need. We have called a load table data method. Let's just go to load table data method first. So load table data, what it's going to do is I've used local storage for saving the files and the file relevant data over here. Okay, so after that, what's going to do is it's going to run a loop like this and add row to table. So each and every time we are going to upload or update something, it's going to call this function and it's going to give us a file name and date. Action is going to be nothing but a simple icon on which we click, then we'll go to the file page over there, as I mentioned earlier. So after this, let's go to add row to table method. Where is the add row to table method? Yeah, add row to table method is going to just create a table row element and add this data. File name and date is going to be dynamically fetched and displayed over here. Date is nothing but the current date, and the file name will be, as you might have already known, the file name which you are going to upload. So once I told you, right, in the action thing, we'll be having a location.href, which I've used to navigate to a different route on page. We have already seen in the route that that functionality I've given over here. So after this, it's going to display table.append child new row. So this new row is going to be get appended to our table. So get current date is a function which we are going to use to get our date, the date which you are going to upload exactly. So yeah, we have already seen load table. Okay, store data is going nothing but we are going to do a bunch of functions over here, bunch of functions and lines which are going to help us to store our data into local storage. So basically that is what this function is going to do, save data to local storage as the name itself suggests. Next, what have we not seen over here? Yeah, add event listener change. So this is nothing but when we are going to upload our file and all the saving thing and everything, all that things are going to be handled over here. This is the method. This is not even this is just a functionality for that we have added over here. So without further ado, let's go into file.js. File.js has all the methods and functions required for the file.ajs page, which we have in our website. Excuse me, or a web service we can say. So it's nothing similar things is going to follow. We have a bunch of sorting and all that functionalities over here. I'll show you the original project itself in a short file. So same load file data, we are going to search input. This is for the search functionality which we have implemented as per the requirement sheet. We are going to handle the search, all sort of things, load file data, similar man. Everything is going to be very similar to that. Add table headers. So table headers are going, as you might have already studied the sheet, we will know that table headers need to be dynamically adjusted. So we have added this method which will fetch the first row, which will be default. By default, it should be the column headers, and it will fetch them and add them to the data. And it will also add a sort button which we can use to sort the data ascending or descending wise in our table. Similar functions follow, like add table rows, passing the CSV for getting the data which needs to be displayed, handling column sorting functionalities, and all that. It's just for that. And data type is just a function to detect whether it's a text or a numeric value, which I've used in the functions to do some complicated tasks. Not complicated tasks, but for a function. Yeah, so I think we have completed everything over here. So let's just go into our project and look at it. So yeah, this is, I mean, the code is already uploaded to the GitHub. We can check it over there. And this is how the project will be looking on the thing. So this is our home page. So once we click on upload, we can have two different types. Both of them are CSV files. Now just let's upload any other file for this so that we don't want. Let's upload some Microsoft Edge functionality and click open. Actually, it will throw an alert, but in my case, I have defined it in a console. It will say, please upload a valid CSV file. This is our filing. We can also give it as an alert, but I thought this will be aesthetically pleasing for us, even though it might not be the right method for the consumer. But as this is just a test product, I have done it like this. So now let's upload the proper file and see. So I'll upload the customer details file, CSV over here. So once we do it over here, boom, we get it over here. Customer.csv is the file name. Today's date is 28th of August, so we get today's date, and an action is a view. So that basically sums up the functionality of this page. Now let's get into the action. Once I click on this icon, we'll be navigated to a different page. Yeah, this is our customer. So you can also see dynamically updated customer.csv, the file name. This is a search functionality. So I think I'll search for Cheryl. The first row is Cheryl. So let's just see. Once we start typing, it will be dynamically updating. It will fetch all the data. You see that dynamically updating, right? Yeah, Cheryl. So let's say Yum. So Cheryl Myers is there, right? So it comes like that. But instead, if I give space, nothing will come because no data is present by Cheryl space. Okay, so let's just cancel it out. So if empty search box means that all the data is going to be fetched. Now let's just say I want to sort all the names on ascending order. So I click on the sort button. The up arrow represents the ascending order. So everything is in ascending order, as you can see. Got it? So let's just now do it in descending order. Once you click this, everything will be done in descending order. Every row or column, I should say, will be adaptive to this change. So once we click on sort, all the columns will change their order. So this is the project which I have accomplished. I hope this sums it up. Thank you. I'll see you next time if I have any other project. Thank you a lot.